Backlash is only 6 days away. Today I gathered the 5 craziest predictions that I could find. And at the end of the video, I will give my hot take for, or prediction, crazy prediction for Backlash. Let's get into it. The first one is a prediction for Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu, and the AI predicts that Jacob Fatu will take the Ulafala and win the title and basically become the new tribal chief. And it also predicts that Zilla Fatu debuts to help Jacob Fatu. This would be pretty nuts. A lot of people think it's a foregone conclusion that Roman Reigns is going to win. I think that there is a very, very, very low chance, but there is a chance that Jacob Fatu could win this, just because of how much they've been making him look like a monster. They're starting to give him like a new finisher, the Tongan Death Grip, and I think there's a lot to explore in this bloodline story. But also Roman Reigns has been pulled from all the episodes of Raw in June, so I think there is a very small chance that Jacob Fatu can come out with the win here. And as for Zilla Fatu debuting, I think the chances are very high. He's been rumored to debut in the WWE for like the past 2 years. He's very ready for the WWE. He wrestles in TNA, which is a partner with WWE. He's obviously in the bloodline, so he's like guaranteed to get in the WWE. And the past 2 years, new members of the bloodline have debuted at Backlash. In 2024, it being Tonga Loa, and in 2025, JC Mateo. So it wouldn't be out of the usual to see another bloodline member debut this year. Now, maybe it can become a tradition. I don't think this will happen. However, I think there is a very low chance that it could happen. And Zilla Fatu, I could definitely realistically see Zilla Fatu finally debuting in the WWE. It would be interesting to see whether or not he helps Roman, whether he helps Jacob, whether he's neutral, whether the Usos come out in this match, the MFTs. I'm not sure. I'm excited for this match though. Next, the prediction is about Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams. The AI here predicts that Sami Zayn will win back the United States Championship after hitting a low blow or using a weapon while a ref is down, embracing his dark side. Say it, Sammy! Say you're a liar! Proving Karrion Kross right. Now, this would suck, but if you want to really embrace heel Sami Zayn and make him the most hated heel in all of wrestling right now, this is the way to go. I definitely don't want this, but I mean, tell me you couldn't see WWE doing this. Unfortunately, I think this is a very realistic possibility. Honestly, I would go as far to say that I think there is a 1 in 3 chance of this happening. This is probably the most interesting one. We all know Danhausen has to find a mystery partner to go up against The Miz and Kit Wilson. And the AI predicts that it's R-Truth dressed as Danhausen. I mean, this would be so on character for R-Truth, and I would absolutely love this. Maybe he could come out dressed up as Asuka even. He could come out to Asuka's music. I'd also like to mention, it is pretty crazy that Danhausen, The Miz, or Danhausen and Kit Wilson are getting on a PLE card in 2026. But I am a fan of it, 100%. A lot of people think it'll be Jelly Roll. A lot of people think it could be Royce Keys. I think it's going to be Kairi Sane, honestly. Just kidding. I do think it will end up being Jelly Roll because he was already scheduled for a tag match between him and Cody versus Pat and Randy at Backlash. But obviously, Pat McAfee's gone now, so I think Jelly Roll will still end up getting involved at Backlash. I mean, honestly, I think this is best case scenario. If I'm being totally honest, yes, if it's not Jelly, we won't get Santi Zap to oil up. But, I mean, R-Truth coming out dressed as Danhausen would be absolutely amazing. I would pop so hard for this. It possibly would be my favorite moment of the entire night. I don't think it's going to happen, but I would absolutely love it if it did. Next, we all know Kairi Sane got released, sparking massive amounts of backlash, no pun intended. Starting the whole "We Want Kairi" movement, a lot of people are speculating that Io versus Asuka, that she's going to return during oh my god, she's going to return during Io versus Asuka. And well, I would absolutely love that, and that's what I want to happen. I don't see it being very likely, and that is exactly what the AI predicts here. However, a lot of people think that she would come back and join Io or turn on Asuka. The AI actually predicts the opposite. The AI thinks that she will return and attack Io, and they will actually, like, Io and Asuka will actually become bestie boos, best friends, and become like full-on heels and a darker version of the Kabuki Warriors, which would definitely be interesting, but I don't really see that happening because of the storyline of Kairi turning on Asuka being built for the past 6 months. I'd like to hope that Kairi Sane returns here because she is quite literally the entire reason why Io and Asuka are having the match in the first place. So I would like to think that that's where she's going to return, but she got released. I really just don't trust WWE, and that if she does return, they're also just going to be like, it was all part of the show, you enjoying the show? This is what I really, really want to happen. I would prefer her to turn on Asuka, but I really want Kairi to return, but I don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately. And now my hot take: Backlash will be a top 3 PLE of the entire year, including SummerSlam, including WrestleMania, the Royal Rumble, Survivor Series, Money in the Bank, all of it. I think it will be top 3 because if you just look at this card, it has so much potential. Every match is a banger. Io versus Asuka, even without the story element of Kairi Sane, this is going to be an absolutely incredible match, especially if they are given a proper amount of time. And then if Kairi Sane returns, even better, possibly the match of the night at that point. Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker, it's going to be a really fun match. A lot of story behind this match going into it. And it's going to be a great match in ring wise too. Jacob versus Roman. Does Jacob win the title? Shockingly, does he become the new tribal chief? Does Zilla Fatu debut? Do the Usos get involved? Is it just a clean match where Roman wins? Is it a clean match where Jacob wins? There is just so many question marks about this match. Do MFT get involved? Does Royce Keys get involved after his interaction with Jacob Fatu on the most recent episode of SmackDown? So many questions, and I can't wait for them to be answered. And it's going to be another really good match in ring. Sammy versus Trick, especially if Lil Yachty isn't there. Do we see Sami Zayn finally kind of fully turn heel? Does he win dirty and become the biggest heel in wrestling? Does the gingerbread man come back from the dead and ascend from the heavens down to the ring and kick Sami Zayn in the nuts for the horrible, disgusting act that he did to him? Who's going to be Danhausen's mystery partner? We know this is going to be a really fun and funny match because every segment that these guys have together is hilarious. We might get to see Santi Zap oil up. There's so many amazing matches on this card. I can't wait to see where this goes. I mean, these two matches right here, Io versus Asuka and Seth versus Braun, were originally planned for the WrestleMania card. So these are WrestleMania level matches happening at Backlash. And I mean, Jacob versus Roman, you're telling me that isn't a WrestleMania match? Sammy versus Trick is a WrestleMania match. This probably isn't, but it's still going to be a fun match. I am so excited for Backlash. Let me know your crazy predictions for Backlash. Thank you all so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want. And